I'm Soren Schmidt, and this is Finlandia Fridays.
Welcome to Finlandia Fridays. My name is Michael Babcock. I am your host for this weekly interview series here at Finlandia University. Today we are joined by Reverend Soren Schmidt. Soren, welcome to the show.
Welcome to yourself. Thank you. I got to welcome you as well, right?
Nobody ever says that back to me.
Yeah, welcome back.
I guess that's what happens when you're a veteran on the show. This is your third time on the show.
We'll have to name you Cotter. Welcome back, Cotter.
I don't get it. Tell me more.
Oh, man, it's an old show.
I'll have to watch that one and get that going. We have you on this week because it is Good Friday today. It's Friday, March 30th. It is one of the most holy days of the year. And we have you on to promote an event tonight. What's going on tonight on campus?
Tonight we have a Good Friday service starting at 6:30. It is partnering with Campus Ministry and Campus Crusade and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We'll all be there. We'll have a praise and worship band. It's kind of a combination of a Good Friday service and an Easter service.
Okay.
Kind of celebrating that all in one, because this is kind of our all-in-one service tonight. Yeah.
And that'll be at the Chapel of St. Matthew?
That will be at the Chapel of St. Matthew at 6:30.
Is this open to community members as well?
It is open to everybody. So please come join us tonight.
Make sure you get out there and celebrate that event. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what I always like to do is put people like you on the spot here. Easter is the most important holiday of the Christian religion. Is that correct?
Easter, we have the 3 days. First we have Good Friday, and then the Vigil of Easter, which is on Saturday, followed by Easter on Sunday, the resurrection of our Lord. And those are definitely important things in our Christian faith, understanding who we are called by and knowing that God is present in our life and has forgiven and freed us and renewed us. So absolutely, these are very wonderful services to remember and remember as part of our faith as we walk together.
It's excellent. And not only do we have that going on, which is obviously a really important piece, and we hope a lot of our students and community members will get out there and join us, especially tonight. But we also have a visitor coming, and I think he's presenting on Monday. Tell me a little about Bishop Yunan.
Yeah, very, very important. This is Bishop Munib Yunan, who is Yunan, yeah.
Okay.
Bishop Munib Yunan, who is the former president of Lutheran World Federation, and he's also the Bishop of Jordan and the Holy Land. So this is not a small thing. This is almost like a once in a lifetime experience that we can have and bring him up here to the Upper Peninsula. So he will be visiting a handful of colleges while he's here, and we were able to procure him as well. So he'll be flying up on Easter, and we will have him all of April 2nd. So he'll be speaking throughout the day in some classes, and then we have an open forum for him to talk to us as well about a presentation on interfaith dialogue between Christian, Jewish, and Muslim conversations.
And that event will be at 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, it's scheduled to be at the Chapel of St. Matthew, if that's correct.
That is correct, yes. Yeah.
And it's going to be quite an amazing event. I was looking through his biography from their website. I was just floored at how much this man has accomplished in his life.
He is an amazing, blessed man who has shared his faith and has walked with many people, in their journey as well, and really help to uplift what it means to, be Christian and be with one another in this world that we live in.
And it's cool, too. He comes from a background that all of us are a little bit related to in some ways, spending a lot of time in Finland, as well as coming into the upper Midwest here. Lived in Chicago for a little while, where he did some studies as well. So that should be a lot of fun. And it's free to the community, 7 o'clock on Monday. Make sure you come out and check that event out. We'll post the Facebook event on the show notes here at finlandia.edu/Fridays. So make sure you find that, click going, and join us for that wonderful event. And as if that's not enough,
right.
you have a lot more going on for you right now. Let's talk a little bit about the mobile food pantry that we have coming up. That's in Ontonagon this time as well, right?
Yeah, so along with the mobile food pantry, we have the table, which is a student needs pantry at the chapel that serves our students many needs, not just food, but we have toiletries and other supplies for them, and it is getting more utilized, and students are becoming more aware of that. This year it has been utilized a lot. We have a lot of really faithful donors who donate to that. We even get boxes of food from Costco, from people that purchase things at Costco that bring things over. and occasionally some people will purchase gift cards for those students that might not have the food options there that they need. We try to have some things for dietary needs like gluten-free, but we have it very limited, so we might be able to give them a gift card to reach out. And part of our hunger advocacy is also reaching out to the community, and that a big part of that is with Feeding America and the mobile food pantries. So we partner with Feeding America on this mobile food pantry that brings a truckload of over 15,000 pounds of food, which is fresh produce and dairy, to a community which feeds about 300 families. There's no pre-requirements at all. Basically, when people show up, they can bring a box or a laundry basket or whatever, and we'll help them through the process. We only ask that they put their name and address and how many people are in their family. We just want to know how many we're serving. And this year, this semester, it will be in Ontonagon on April 19th from 4 to 7. We had it last semester in Baraga. We partnered with Baraga Schools and Feeding America and Western UP Food Bank. And that was very successful, so we continued and we move on April 19th to Ontonagon.
Should be a lot of fun. I know I saw the pictures, and I was at the first one we had when it was on campus a couple of years ago. It's a really good opportunity for students to get out and get involved and to see the need that's in our community.
Right, and I think one of the overlying important things isn't just that we're feeding some people in need, but one of the things that I feel is necessary in the process when we have all these volunteers and these people in lines to treat each other as community members, not just as somebody going through a line. So we have our volunteers that are in there that just talk to the people and community fellowship, let them know who they are, talk about things happening in the community, and I think that's a very important aspect of this, knowing that all of us have needs at different times, and part of those needs are sharing in this community together.
Excellent. In addition to the role you're playing with that event and everything going on with the campus ministry life we have here, the school plays are going on.
The school
plays. Let's talk a little about that. Last year was the first year in a couple of years we brought it back. I was there for one of the shows, and it was amazing. It was really fun to be a part of. It was really a surprise with the snow that fell on us at the end. That was a lot of fun. What do we have going on this year?
There'll be no snow this time, right? We're looking for that to be gone by this time. We have 2 one-act plays that are going on. So I have a musician that's going to play beforehand and in the middle intermission period. But the 2 plays, the first one is called Chester, Who Painted the World Purple, and both of these are fairly new plays. So in Chester, Who Painted the World Purple, you'll see a story about a young man who has a partnership with his grandfather, and his grandfather is slowly going blind. He's losing his abilities to see color, and all of a sudden he can only see purple. And so Chester paints things purple so that his grandfather can see this. It's a drama, and neither of these have a very happy, uplifting ending for the drama. So in the end of this one, you'll see the grandfather goes blind, but you'll see this relationship that they have together. This wonderful sense of family and belonging and togetherness, despite this difficulty that they have. And in the second one, it's called I Dream Before Taking the Stand, and it's pertaining to sexual harassment. It's basically 2 people in the play, a woman in a chair and another person who can be perceived as a lawyer. And the woman's going through her discussion about what happened when she walked through the park one day. And the person who you can see as a lawyer is gaslighting the entire situation. And just the raw emotions that go through this really give me goosebumps every single time. So I'm looking forward to them. Both of them, like I said, are dramas, so you're not going to see too much comedy. The first one might have a couple pieces that you can laugh at, but they are both wonderful to come and enjoy. It's going to be a great evening on April 11th and 12th at 7:30 in the College of Health Science building.
Yeah, and the place in there is gorgeous. So you want to make sure you get out and see it. There's not a lot of opportunities to see that, so make sure you do that while you can. And the final thing I want to mention real quick, we're running out of time, is the curling club. It looks like we might be back for next year.
Curling club is coming back this year, so look to support us, and students that want to be involved, make sure you contact me. It looks like we might even on regular league nights have some staff ready to go for some league curling, so I'm very excited about that. The Olympics really started a craze again, and people are people are having an uptick in that. So we're excited to get Finlandia Curling Club back.
As we mentioned at the beginning, it's Soren's third time on the show. The fourth time is going to be early next year, talking about curling, which is going to be a lot of fun. I want to thank you so much for being on today, Soren. It's been a great episode.
Thank you.
Great to catch up with you all these wonderful events. Go to finlandia.edu/Fridays to see all these events, all the details you're going to need to know, because there's a lot going on, a lot you want to put on your calendar. Thanks again, Soren. Thank you guys for all tuning in this week. We'll see you next Friday.